Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody! Today we're gonna retell the story of how St. Patrick kicked all of the snakes out of Ireland. One of the only two Irish Eternus players from our server is gonna be equipped with the luck of the Irish, Irish Spirit, Irish Gold, and the powers of a leprechaun. He will go against 11 Vypers, who have been blessed with druidic sliding. Will Saint Venator be able to remove all the snakes from Ireland? Let's find out. On one side, Saint Patrick, whose sole goal is to exterminate. The other side, which is comprised of all of the snakes of Ireland. It is indeed 11 Vypers versus St. Patrick. Who do you think was going to win this one? St. Patrick is certainly blessed with 4 incredibly important items. He is blessed with the luck of the Irish, which gives him incredible advantage with his shots. He is blessed with the Irish Spirit, which is going to give him a heck of a lot of spiritual resistance. But of course, it's going to be a little bit of a problem to deal with accuracy loss. He's been given the Leprechaun's Blessing, which means that anytime that he chooses, he can grow to be small and try to escape from the meanness of these Vypers. And of course, he has been given Irish Gold, which is certainly going to be really valuable and is going to give him a lot of very big advantages. And already the first kill, St. Patrick, an efficient snake killer. What do we think about this game, Mimi?
Yeah, this is certainly going to be a chaotic one. We've got one poor Meckel and a Eternus 5 against one Vyper of every rank. So it'll be really interesting to see how it pans out, who has the advantage, see what items Venator ends up going for, and see how the Vypers choose to counter.
I mean, I think I see a couple items that are going to be very key. Meckel, aka the Venator, aka St. Patrick, is only allowed to buy green items. This is incredibly important. He has full access to all of his stuff as long as they're green. So that's going to limit some of his choices. I imagine that we're going to see Battle Vest. I imagine that we're going to see an early Life Strike because Melee Venator is a very, very powerful character. I imagine we're going to see a lot of that stuff. But you know what item I think we're going to really see? It's going to be Siphon Bullets. Siphon Bullets is going to change everything. It's going to be so paramount to being able to, you know, survive against all these Vypers for a very, very, very long time. What do you think what items do you think the Vypers are going to pick though, Mimi?
Yeah, I think, you know, Venator has a few limited options, so anything that can really lock down one person. I'm thinking things like Rusted Barrel are going to be big. Once they get their bolas, that's going to be incredibly important. I'd be shocked if some of them don't end up going for armor-piercing rounds so they can shoot him while he's petrified. I think there's a bunch of good options. I think we're going to have some Gun Vipers, Spirit Vipers, maybe even a Support Viper or two. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
First item is Fortitude by this Venator. I mean, I don't know how long you're going to be allowed to just be 12 seconds in lane without anything happening to you, but we're going to see. I mean, on the other hand, your prediction on Rusted Barrels has certainly become reality. They do see a whole bunch of Rusted Barrels. We do see the struggles of the Venator here with his lack of aim because of the Irish Spirit. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. That's going to require you to stay very, very close to your enemies. But yeah, the Venator has decided to just sell the Fortitude. I think that's an interesting decision. I don't think it was really worth it. Might have been even a misclick. But yeah, I think the next item of choice for this Venator is going to be to get that Siphon Bullets as soon as possible. He's only 400 souls away. Extra slots have been unlocked. It is truly a divine blessing from God, Mimi. And by God, we mean Lycan, who is being server admin for this one. But yeah, Lycan was actually telling me a little bit about the story of St. Patrick. So St. Patrick, as I'm sure a lot of people know, eliminated the snakes from Ireland. But do you know that the snakes are representative of the local druids and the pagan population rather than like actually being snakes? Ireland is too cold for snakes after all. They are cold-blooded animals.
Yeah, it's certainly a nice little history lesson, if maybe a little dark, but hey, that's the kind of things you can expect on the GlutenSnake channel.
Yeah, of course. After we asked 3 Eternus players to name women for 30 minutes, yeah, it was a little bit of a dark video in the history of the channel. Anyhow, we do see these Vypers are dying left and right. This Venator has a lot of health, and those stuns are so valuable, and I mean, that premature parry, and then you're just dead. But yeah, that is that Siphon Bullets. I think that's going to be so freaking important. It's going to mean that you can go and dive deep into these Vypers. But yeah, in terms of like targets, we already see the Vipers are being very smart. Not all the Vipers are frontlining. We just need a couple to push the base. You know that you're gonna lose your encounters with the Venator most of the time. And we just see a Viper gets trapped. He is, after all, a monster hunter. Those traps are so valuable. But yeah, we see a lot of the Vipers are spreading around the map, trying to get as many boxes as they can. I think that's just a very, very good strategic play from them. I mean, there's two classic things that the Viper can do. The Viper can try and cut waves. I think they're already looking a little bit of that. We do see one Viper a little bit deep in enemy position. And the second thing is just try to delay the game until they can scale and get their ults. And the Viper ult is one of the strongest ults in the game in this sort of scenario. You only have one target. You just petrify him over and over again and dump every lethal venom in a 5-mile radius on him. So I think that's going to be really important. None of the Vipers have unlocked their ult yet. But yeah, Leprechaun Shrink Race Force here. As it seems to be a little bit of a fight, the Siphon Bullet's proving so valuable. The Vipers are struggling to defeat this hunk at 3,200 HP.
Yeah, the Vipers are pretty cognizant. I've seen a lot of them shooting the traps that our Venator's putting down. And that's, you know, it's super, super important, because if they get stuck in that trap, they're as good as dead.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is just a very, very tough thing to do. But yeah, these Vipers are dying, but so is this Venator at 1,400 health. He doesn't have Life Steal or anything like that. He's going to try and back all the way into the Walker, but those lethal Venoms do % damage. And I mean, I don't know about this one. It's going to be really, really freaking tough. One Viper is trying to back here.
One trying to cut him off. I don't know if any of others are going to try to do the same. A few pushing here. This is not a good spot for a Venator.
Yeah, I know. He's being chased in all directions. He's at 275 health. He does pop that healing minion. That is just so much healing. And 2 people die from that Walker, just destroying them. And Venator might have some easy pickings here. Very well done.
Yeah, looking to clean up here. He's definitely still looking for an opportunity to go back to base. 1, because of his health, and 2, because of the 12,000 souls he's sitting on right now.
Yeah, any sort of opportunity is going to be so valuable. He is low at health. Might as well just get one more pick. Get the
no!
Gets parried. I don't know how many Vipers are going to be able to follow up on that one, but I don't think enough. He might want to just go back to base. He does need 12,800 souls in order to buy 2 6,400 items. He's just getting 2 parts of his leech, and he's probably going to get the leech shortly after. Plated armor. What do you think about plated armor here?
I mean, a lot of these Vipers are going to be going gun builds. A lot of them have already. A lot of rapid rounds have been bought so far. Plus, the snake slide item that they have that gives them infinite slide distance is also a weapon item, so again, a little bit extra weapon damage. That's going to be the main source of their DPS, so I'm not surprised that plated is a strong buy. Yeah, that item is certainly going to become a core part of the tactic. Just being able to run away from the Venator, incredibly important. I suspect that the Venator might be looking at something like Colossus to give him a little bit of movement slow, and I think that's going to be an important part of his defense kit. Gets a very nice pick on that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he does lose accuracy for his main stuff, but his blessed bolts, blessed by God himself, of course, are going to have perfect accuracy. Very transparent melee parry here. But yeah, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of picks, and he might be able to get that Guardian. Incredibly important outpost here. Getting that early shop for those Vipers is going to mean that they're going to be very slowed down as they are doing so much farming. But as we say that, he's getting hampered a little bit here. Yeah, they're certainly trying to surround him, slow him down. A lot of them still, still have those petrifies. Trying to just whittle him down as much as they can, but he's just got so much health, so much sustain. It's not an easy task.
Yeah, I mean, they're throwing parries. They're trying to catch anything here. He is so low, but those minions giving him the solo heal, so freaking valuable. And oh my god, he is dead. And the Vipers are going to advance all the way to the Walker and wrap him up.
Yeah, I think they might even take this Walker. This is gonna definitely hurt the Venator a good bit. Getting that objective down is a big, big pick for the Vipers.
Mimi, isn't the Lord great?
I mean, clearly he's giving huge blessings to our Venator.
It is true, he has been giving an incredible divine blessing. I mean, this is just going to be so fantastic for this Venator. The divine blessing from the Lord so he can get rid of all the snakes in Ireland. Truly, truly a most blessed Venator. How do you think this divine blessing is going to change the mechanics of this fight?
I really don't think the you know, abilities of the Divine Blessing are really going to change that much. Being able to cleanse 1 or 2 lethal venoms isn't really going to matter that much, but that 50% heal amount is really what I'm looking at that's going to be extremely useful.
Yeah. To me, actually, the most important thing is that movement speed. I think that movement speed is going to enable you to start fighting some of these Vypers, you know? They do have this ability to run away. A very nice parry there. Is it going to be enough to wrap it up? Yes, no, maybe so. Not at all. But yeah, I mean, like, one Viper runs away while the others are scurrying to try and kill his Venator. And I mean, when they do that, being able to press a button and just run away very quickly is going to be so important. Truly the most divine of blessings. But these Vipers are still doing a lot of damage, and they're cutting the waves. That Walker usually acts as an anchor point on the wave, so it is just so important. The Vipers are just advancing all the way to the base here. I don't know, you might want to go back and start fighting and defending those shrines.
Yeah, this is bad news. 12 minutes, the Vipers are already into base. Their minions are already on shrines. These need to be cleared quickly.
Yeah, these certainly cleared quickly. I mean, it's just a very difficult thing. But as we say that, the Venator has mostly gotten rid of the Vipers in the base. He's gonna have to get... Oh, we should not lose that shrine. Come on, Meckel. Come on. No, 2 Vipers are gonna go die for it. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a very big pick here. The shrine is gonna empower the mid lane minions, and guess what? That's the only lane that's available. So, yeah. You don't have Snake Slide. Somebody forgot to buy Snake Slide. That is kind of sad. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very tough base defense. I mean, we're going to have to see what other items Meckel is going to buy here. I think we're discussing Colossus as one of the items. Those active slots are ending. And we see Metal Skin. I think that's a very interesting choice, given how many of these Vipers are, you know, hurting him. But yeah, I think that Meckel needs to figure out, like, how can he get some more damage from those green items, which they sadly do not have.
Yeah, very, very few options when it comes to green items that also give you damage. Pretty much the only one that comes to mind off the top of my head is Inhibitor. Gives you a little bit of extra weapon damage and then obviously reduces the outgoing damage of the Vipers. I think that would be a pretty smart pickup, but we'll see what Meckel ends up going with.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just a very difficult thing. It's going to be interesting to see how Meckel approaches it. The damage is the problem right now. It is not the survivability. Even like deep into enemy territory between the metal skin and plated armor, he's surviving just fine. But yeah, it is the damage that's proving to be such a problem. And I do not know what blessings God might hide to ensure that he has enough damage to survive these trying times. But yeah, this Venator is advancing here, trying to get another fight. He has bought Unstoppable. Unstoppable is just such an important item, especially given the fact that these bolas are going to be everywhere. I mean, like, there's just so much damage, and being able to corner people like that, yeah, Unstop has been pressed. And I think that's going to be a very, very good fight here in the tunnels. That's precisely where Venator wants to really succeed. And the parries are so epic. There's just so many people trying to shoot. I don't know if you're going to be able to survive this. And the Venator is just getting blasted to death. Oh, wow. No. Oh, no.
That was an absolute pummeling.
Yeah. Mimi, the base is falling as we speak. What sort of divine blessing can God offer to this man? Oh, is it wings? Is this servant of God flying like an angel?
He has blessed him like one of his angels, given him the power of flight to fly around, reduce his incoming damage, and just be one of the angels.
Seraphim wings have been given to God's holiest servant. Truly, truly a divine man. I mean, he is repelling these Vipers even in these trying times. It is just such a difficult thing to do. It is just so difficult to defend this base here. His power isn't going to be enough. And no, the patron goes down. And I think the Vipers are going to have to retreat as several of them fall. But yeah, with 3 picks here, I don't think you are allowed to stay.
Yeah, a lot of Vipers falling there. Decent respawn time, so they're going to have to regroup and wait a second for those Vipers to come back, while Venator has to clean this base up of all these minions.
The wings of the angel are just giving St. Patrick so much mobility, which he needs to chase these evil Vipers. He needs to isolate them one by one. Their speed and their slithering given to them by the druids is just so powerful that the power of God itself is needed to ensure that he follows them. He's going to try and aim for that walker. He just needs one wave and one wave alone, and that's going to be enough for him to be able to save. to be safe. But I mean, look, the freezes are just so horrible. Like, okay, but one of the Vipers falls now, and the disarming hexes. What do you think of these disarming hexes, Mimi?
I mean, disarming hex is a great buy here. He's doing a lot of gun damage, or attempting to. Of course, the stakes are extremely powerful, but if you can stay far enough away, disarming hex him, what can he really do to you?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just so tough. Knockdowns are probably going to have to be bought by these Vipers, which is such a weird build. It's a weird item to buy against the Venator, but it's going to be necessary. These Vipers are going to be able to do any sort of damage. But yeah, so far the Venator is managing to defend, but the problem is the minions. The minions are the problem right now.
Yeah, minions are already too base. They're about to start damaging the patron. That needs to be taken care of immediately.
That does need to be taken care of immediately. But yeah, like, it's just proving to be really difficult to survive here. I do not know what this Venator can do in order to survive. He gets parried! Oh no! One parry can be enough to kill you. But as we say, like, he does seem to have enough HP. But yeah, I mean, what are these Venators gonna do? Are they gonna try and chase him all the way to base? I don't know.
I mean, this is a very tough situation for the Vipers and the Venator, really, because we're almost in a stalemate here of, well, you can't really kill the Venator. He's just got so much survivability and so much health that it takes forever to get him down, and he just retreats back to base in time. Meanwhile, there's just too many Vipers to clear out, kill, and get a wave push through to get onto that walker for the Venator.
Okay, this Venator is going bold now. He does have some sort of minion wave very, very close. It might be the key that he needs in order to kill that walker. It's going to be just such a key thing. He activates all of his many defenses, his Unstop, his Colossus to try and get a little bit of a pick here. But these Vipers are just so many. I don't know, there's just so much damage coming. He keeps getting petrified over and over again. His divine blessings are running out. He's going to try and get the heck out of Dodge. But as you say that, he is killing one of them, I think. Oh no, it ends at the last second. And, oh my god.
Wow.
That he dies again.
He just ran out of cooldowns.
He just ran out of cooldowns. Mimi, are my eyes deceiving me? It is him.
Hey,
he is here.
I can't believe it.
It is Archangel Gabriel. He has come in with his heavenly might and his heavenly punches. And he will save St. Patrick. He will aid in St. Patrick's mission to vanquish these snakes, and we are already seeing him. No! The snakes! The snakes, they think they can challenge Archangel Gabriel. But how can they? How can they waste the divine might? One punch alone is enough to destroy these Vipers. Oh god. Mimi, do you have a prayer to say in these times?
Truly, the Lord has given...
He has given so many legendary backups.
The holiest of blessings.
The holiest of blessings.
The Archangel Gabriel himself to assist St. Patrick in these trying times.
It is truly a blessing. Archangel Gabriel and St. Patrick's together will clean Island of Snakes. The walker is gone. The snakes are getting destroyed and vanquished. It is truly a miracle. Will they be able to kill the base of the snakes, or will they have evil snake magic in order to survive the gooing?
I don't know what they do to save themselves at this point. This is
yeah, this is
quite the uphill battle for them now.
We surrender! The snakes surrender! His punches went through all my parries. That's what Runic Gauntlets does. It is blessed with the runes of God himself. The symbols of the Tetragrammaton are written on those runes.
Some of the Vipers have started coming to the side of Christ, are trying to convert in these trying times.
Truly it is blessed. For cannot a Viper be redeemed? If Viper can be redeemed, anyone can be redeemed. Is that not the message of the Bible, Mimi?
If there's any message in the Bible, I believe it's that one.
It's specifically meant for Viper. And I mean, on the other hand, the Venator is in the thick of it, trying to get this very big fight here. I do hear a Petrify, but the Petrify is not going to be enough to destroy these goos. The Venator is in the middle of this big fight, but where is his Archangel? It is on his side. He's going to try and get more punches here. Those punches are just so powerful. But yeah,
this is absolutely devastating. They could try to petrify. You can slow God's hand, but you cannot stop it. It is just a matter of time before he chases you down, punches you 3 times, and you're gone.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, this fight is proving so much more difficult. These Vypers are dead for 40 seconds now as they're being chased to the ends of the earth. This Venator is just chasing over and over again. He knows that he can summon the Wrath of God to try and wrap up this Viper. And yeah, that is one dead Viper. In the meantime, the goo is getting petrified over and over again as the Vipers scurry away before his strike. St. Patrick and Archangel Gabriel are marching towards the enemy base here, Mimi. I do not know what the Vipers could bring in order to win this one. There seems to be one final assault, but I don't know. I don't know what you can do here. It just seems so... What are these? Have the druids given them bombs? Oh no! The unstable concoctions! The druids have given them bombs, and Archangel Gabriel is dead! What are we going to do here?
Oh no!
No! Archangel Gabriel!
Stay alive!
No! Oh. St. Patrick! St. Patrick! No! Okay, he gets knocked out of the air, and he gets petrified. More unstable concoctions are coming! The druids truly have unlimited guile, but for a warrior of God, what is unlimited guile? He is gonna go forth, and he's going to conquer the base.
Archangel Gabriel sacrificed himself for St. Patrick.
Oh no! As Archangel Gabriel is dead, and he is waiting to be respawned, it is gonna prove so difficult for these Vipers to survive. They keep doing all of these tricks and guiles, but I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna be able to survive this one. But yeah, no. St. Patrick with his divine blessings is proving to be very adept, actually, at surviving. And he's gonna be able to back until Archangel Gabriel follows him. I mean, this is gonna be really tough. Like, the Archangel's gonna be strong enough to beat any one of these Vipers one-on-one. But yeah, I mean, like, the evasion is fantastic, and all of these Vipers have to kill themselves with an unstable concoction in order for them to survive. But yeah, right now, it seems to be one mad dash for the base. The Archangel is trying to survive here. Look at the speed of that viscous ball. Completely untethered by the earth. It's just him going in, trying to get as many punches as possible. And yeah, so many bombs. Not gonna be enough. I mean, like, I don't know. This is insane. This is truly an insane ending to this game, emulating what actually happened to the Snakes of Ireland. This realistic
depiction. One-to-one recreation.
One-to-one. This is accurate. Okay, one more down. The power of the Archangel is mighty. And soon, oh no, more of these are coming in. He's gonna have to go to survive. Another Viper is dead. What are you gonna do here? What are you gonna do? You're gonna try and knock out the Angel. The Petrifies are proving to be such a problem.
Keeps coming back.
But no, the Archangel is going to act as bait. And suddenly, St. Patrick and him are gonna have enough time to march into the enemy base. The Vipers are trying to come out to defend their base. There's just one holy man, one angel per shrine. I think there's gonna be enough damage to get both of those. And I mean, the next question is, are they gonna be able to wrap up the game? I don't know. I legitimately do not know if there's enough damage here. The goo is coming in with those drastic punches. I think they're gonna be able to wrap up the second shrine. And suddenly the patron is going to fall. I mean, this is proving to be an insane defense. Insane.
Yeah, they're all gonna come out, try to do whatever they can to stop these messengers of the Lord, but will it be enough? I don't know.
I do not know either. The unstable concoctions are doing so much damage, but it is proving to not be enough. St. Patrick and his trusty angel ally are coming in. They're invading the last of the patron, and with the patron going down, this most pagan of idols, I think it's gonna be soon the end for the team of the Vypers.
Archangel Gabriel is flying through the air.
It's truly a sight to behold. Are they backing?
Oh, they don't have wave. The wave was cut by one of the sneaky Vypers.
The sneaky Vypers are cutting the wave. They have forced the Archangel back. This is the last hope for the Vypers, trying to kill this wave. But I mean, the assault is just too strong by these servants of God. A couple of petrifies are thrown, but there's just not enough damage. Instead, the Vypers are going straight for the base. They're trying to wrap it up. Archangel Gabriel.
They're bombing the patron.
They're bombing the patron. But I mean, with Venator in, it's gonna be invulnerable. Is he gonna die? No, he's gonna survive. A divine blessing. The Lord heals them in this last second.
This is wild.
Most divine of blessings.
The Vypers truly tried one last Hail Mary to take down the patron, but it wasn't enough.
How are they hailing Mary? They're paganic druids.
Oh, you're so right. Silly me.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be hailing Mary soon enough.
Of course, once they are cleansed of their guile ways.
As we say that, we see that the team of angels, the team of God has gone to destroy the monster from the depths of hell. It is indeed mid-boss. And we see here, Archangel Gabriel is trying to destroy the mid-boss.
Archangel Gabriel just cannot resist destroying another pagan deity.
But does it matter? It seems like St. Patrick has decided to solo the patron himself while divine support in the form of those rejuves is coming. In the meantime, petrifies are coming in. No. The Vypers stole it. The Vypers stole it wholesale. Oh no. What a divine problem here. Are you going to be able to chase? Yes, with his angel wings, he's going to be able to. The punches are trying. They're trying to get this Vyper, but is it gonna be enough? Who the hell knows? In the meantime, St. Patrick is being chased by this gaggle of Vypers. It is proving to be such a tough defense. I do not know. I do not know what the Archangel was thinking. Probably he was trying to make content for the GlutenSnake channel, if I had to take a guess. I do see bomb after bomb after bomb. But the power of the cube is too mighty. He's gonna try to evade everything here. And another assault for the base is coming in. I do hear so many unstable concoctions. But between that Colossus and that Irish Spirit, I don't think you have enough damage to be able to kill this person. And I mean, like, as soon as the Viper comes in the pit, the patron's also gonna become invulnerable. I don't know. I think this is a very difficult assault that the Vipers are attempting. Unstable concoctions keep getting activated. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? I don't think there is.
The Vipers seem to be dying, but...
Yeah, the druidic potions are not proving to be strong enough to defeat the might of God. The minions, on the other hand, might just be. But yeah, with St. Patrick clearing them, and of course, Archangel Gabriel is completely destroyed what remains of these Vipers. I think it soon might be GG. Archangel Gabriel again has chosen not to attack the base. He's just grabbing her. He's trying to improve the soul lead. The Venator has 97,000 souls in his pocket. Instead of trying to wrap up the game, he's just gonna go for the urn, which is a comeback urn. I hate Palmer. He's Palmer. What the hell is Archangel Gabriel doing? He's been told of the rules, which involve no earning. In the meantime, the Venator is struggling. He's forced to press Colossus. He's forced to press everything in his arsenal to try and escape. Is the Goo gonna be able to make his friends survive? I don't know. The unstable concoctions are too many. The shotguns have been pulled. 11 health and he's dead. He's dead. She's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead. What the hell is going on? Vypers! Vypers! They're gonna go and try and finish base. Archangel Gabriel is not even close to base. Are they gonna have enough damage? I do not know. I do not know. Petrify on him! He's gonna be petrified!
Doing huge damage.
Insane! Insane! Like, continuously petrifying him so he doesn't make it all the way.
He might go down!
He might go down! And the Vypers won! The Vypers
Happy
won!
St. Patrick's Day!
What do you mean the Vypers won? That's not supposed to happen. I mean, actually, I, as the GlutenSnake, always supported the Vypers. Good job for them for winning. That's what we always intended. Anyhow, check out our videos, like and subscribe. Thank you so much to our patrons, and have a good day, folks.